There we go. Hi, we are Recall the Moment. My name is Josh. This is
Justice.
I am the vocalist for Recall the Moment. He is the guitarist. We are a dynamic duo of musical talent. We figured we would just make this podcast and show everybody like who we are.
Introduce us.
Exactly. So it might get a little weird. We don't know how this is gonna go, but we figured what the hell, try it out anyway.
Yeah.
And so
See what happens.
yeah. So
So I'm excited
yeah.
about the songs coming out.
Yes.
They're definitely sounding really good.
Yes.
Thanks to, should I say,
Yeah.
Eric Blackwell. Doing an amazing job. Blackway, I'm sorry.
Eric Blackway, yeah.
Doing an amazing job.
He really is. He's our producer currently, and it's just been phenomenal. He's been really fun to work with, and I cannot wait to do it again.
I mean, from these songs when we first started, you know what I mean? Like, they've come a long way.
Right.
I mean, a lot of changes, you know what I mean? But
Yeah,
they was
yeah.
all for the best. I mean,
Good changes though.
yeah, definitely.
We're gearing up for right now to get Trials and Triumphs ready for June.
Right.
We just got done doing the video for that, and that's
See how that turns out.
right. Yeah, it's gonna go to editing, and we'll see how that goes and turns out. I'm excited for it. I think it
Yeah.
sounds really good.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been having a good time these last couple of months.
Has shirts made up.
Yeah, we sold out.
Yeah.
Sold out. It took less than a week.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah. So it is what it is. After that, we have another song coming out in October, which I am looking forward to. That
It's our
probably-
collaboration, right?
Yes, our
Yeah.
collaboration.
That's good.
And it's something special, man.
Yeah.
It really is. So
like I said, I'm glad I brought that song to the table because
Yeah.
I never had any intention on bringing it,
right.
and the fact that now we have a collaboration on it, it's come a long way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you had said originally that you weren't going to show it to me because you thought it wasn't a good song,
Yeah,
or maybe it was too
yeah.
different for the band or something.
I didn't think it had potential.
Yeah.
Like originally, I thought it was just an acoustic song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's originally how I wrote it for the
Not-
acoustic.
Not so much the case now.
No, definitely not now. I think that song turned out amazing too. You know?
Yeah.
Doing good things, man. Like,
Yeah. So
so stay positive and keep moving forward.
what's next on the agenda now that we've pretty much
So Poison's out.
Poison is
we-
released? Yes.
Um,
And the video is done,
yeah,
and that's all done with, and I think it turned out really good.
yeah.
Trials and Triumphs is in June. Ridicule, the collaboration, is going to be in October,
October. Yeah.
and that's our year right now.
Yeah.
And there's a couple of tracks we wanted to work on together.
Yeah. We have some new music coming out too. I hope soon.
Yeah.
Working on anyway.
Yeah, we'll be hitting the studio soon for it.
Yeah. So
I don't know what to say.
things are looking good. You know what I mean? We're going in the right direction, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. We got to keep up the momentum, though. Like,
Yeah.
definitely pictures, definitely
Yeah.
videos, definitely appreciation for the support that we've
Right.
gotten.
Yeah, definitely.
Like I said, less than a week we sold out of T-shirts.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
And
yeah.
for like a very low level band that's just starting out
Right,
and stuff, that's
yeah.
awesome.
That's good, yeah.
And the Facebook, the group on Facebook that has been supporting us is very supportive.
Right.
We're getting messages all the time saying that we're doing good and
Yeah.
that they want us to keep going and stuff. So lots of positive, good things from there.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have to cut out all these air spaces.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. But yeah, I mean, it's our year is pretty much booked. Yeah, I mean, these songs will be out soon, and on to the next one.
Yep.
So
Yeah. So you're gearing up to like start practicing more.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's a plus. And then
Now that certain situations are, taken care of, and
right. So, and Studio One has been a big help for learning how to do
yeah.
stuff. Like, there's a whole lot of creativity
Yeah.
now that I didn't think I had in me.
Well, when I originally got it, that's why I liked like the loops they have, and fillers, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, yeah,
It,
for
it,
sure.
it definitely brings inspiration to more music.
Yeah, and for context, we used to use a portable mixer called the Tascam DP24, and it's a great machine, but it cannot do nearly as much as what today's dolls and internet can do.
Yeah.
I was introduced to it by Eric Blackway,
Yeah.
and working with him, he used it. I liked how it was working. I was
Right.
trying to pay attention as much as I possibly could when he was working on it. It's like, what is? I didn't know what a plug-in was,
But you talk about the Studio One.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had almost zero experience on it because I had used analog for
Right,
so long.
I mean, like I said, I just started using the Studio One, so it's a lot to it, man.
It is.
Uh,
It's easier to learn now.
like remember Fruity Loops and
Yeah,
Cakewalk.
Cakewalk.
And,
That was I did use Cakewalk
Yeah,
for a little while,
yeah.
and I always ended up divvying into portable studios. They were easier for me to understand, and it took learning, but I was really trying to pay attention to what he was doing when he was working on our songs, and it's working out. I'm starting to understand it now more than I did before.
Yeah.
I'm still not 100% there, but it's definitely getting close.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, Studio One's a great program.
Yeah. So we are the only two members of this band. There is nobody else. It was a trio, I guess you could say.
Let's start from the beginning.
All right, go ahead.
So
Go ahead.
me and you have been playing together
Years.
for years now.
Yeah.
We started out with Titan Aram,
Titan Aram, which
was a 3-piece.
It was a glorified cover band of Alice in Chains. So that,
Stained.
yeah.
Yeah. So once that was done, then we actually, this hatred is mutual.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it was done, more as evolved, because it was the same people, but we grew up and
Minus one.
we added more people to it. Yeah. But the idea was still the same almost,
Yeah.
And then writing our own songs.
But when Hatred came out, that's when I really started writing my own music, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I thought, we did some amazing stuff in that band too, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's how we met most of the musicians we know.
True, yeah. Then I think we had a little break after that because certain situations.
Well, I had a kid.
Yeah.
And I needed to take some time.
I had family stuff going on too, and
yeah.
So then we became Thinking Back, Looking Forward.
We did. We were.
You had a couple other things in between there, but as far as me and you,
yeah. Which Thinking Back, Looking Forward is still on Spotify. So if you
is it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It should be on Pandora too, right? Or did they take it off?
I don't know.
Okay.
I know it's on Spotify.
Right.
I don't know about Pandora, but that was our first little entry in internet stuff.
Yeah.
So, and then that's where the idea of this band came in. Is like, look, we're busy. We don't have all the time we used to have. We're growing up. We're older now. We have adult stuff going on. Yeah. Can we really go on tour if we wanted to? And the answer was no, we can't.
Right.
So that's where the idea for Recall the Moment came from. Is let's be an internet band. Still write what we want to write.
Yeah.
And just release it over the internet so that we could still be home with our
families.
Don't
get me wrong. It would be amazing to still play shows and
absolutely.
Be on stage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Always had fun doing that,
Yeah. And I've noticed myself now, like for the last year, I've been going to more local shows.
Yeah.
And I'm finding it more enjoyable than going to like concerts and stuff.
Right.
It's seeing people that you can actually get to know and care about. and there's a whole lot
evolve with, because there's a lot of bands that we're working with. And,
right. Anyway, carry on with the story. We ended up with this thinking back, looking forward.
So I guess after, certain situations arose, but for some reason, me and you have always come back and connected and wrote music. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
but we did have a third person with us that
It didn't work out. There's nothing wrong with it. He's a great guy.
Great people.
Wish him the best of luck. Really
Yeah.
do. We just didn't work out. Wasn't it?
Yeah.
It happens.
So now it's me and you.
Yeah. I came across Blackway Productions
Right.
and started talking with him.
And that's been an amazing help.
It really has. And I'm grateful for all of the effort he's put in.
Right.
And he liked us. So
Yeah.
we've just been recording with him now. So that's the story of the band. Just us. Some redneck microphones and a little folding table. We just figured we would do, let's get out the introductions already. Let's just mention who we are. Show our faces. We are the band. This is what we do. We enjoy writing with each other. I'm really good. He's really good at starting a song. And I'm really good at feeding off of what he's done.
Right.
To add to it. So
and composing, the whole composing.
Exactly. And then adding Blackway Productions into the mix, I mean, it made it final.
Yeah.
So I'm happy 100%.
Definitely, yeah. I think, we definitely are going in the right direction. As far as the internet band, you know what I mean? Like,
it's different.
It is different.
It's
it
different.
Definitely is different.
You don't really get to see anybody, or if you go to a show, there's people paying attention, or you might get stopped at the end of the session or something and be like, hey, keep going, where's your merch, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. We don't really get that.
not right now.
But we do get quite a lot of emails.
Yeah.
We do get a lot
Social
of Facebook
media,
messages. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So, I mean, we figure if we're going to be an internet band, we might as well have a video presence as well.
Right. So what do we have? We have the YouTube. We have TikTok.
Yes.
Facebook.
Yes.
No Instagram yet, right?
No Instagram. No Rumble. I do want a Rumble, though, because I hear it's kind of taking off.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'll check it out. I haven't checked that one out yet.
As I understand it, it used to be like a political video channel like YouTube, but for political stuff.
Right.
But now they're really expanding out.
Okay.
And so I'd like to try to get a presence on there. Okay. Why not, right?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Every little bit helps.
Yeah.
We are trying to write positive music for people.
Absolutely.
Our song Poison is all about addiction and
it's stories of redemption. We recognize there's always bad in the world, but you can always come back from it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And that's
it's not the end of the world. It's not
exactly. And with Poison, for an example, because it's out, we can kind of talk about it a little bit more. You had originally wrote down a lot of the lyrics that you thought you might like.
Right.
And from there, I had written with your lyrics, kind of almost like a pseudo of your lyrics.
Right.
But in my words.
Yeah.
And that's ended up being what it was.
Like I said, I was completely happy with the way Poison turned out. Especially the lyrics, and because it kind of hit home, and
Right.
A lot of stuff I was going through.
Right.
At the
and
time,
I mean, at the same time, I was seeing you go through some of that stuff.
Yeah.
And we've all had a family member, friend, or something that's gone through something similar.
Yeah.
Poison. It's not about a specific poison. It's about literally anything you're putting in your body that's destroying your life. You know.
Yeah.
So, it's a positive message. Trials and Triumphs. It's going to be coming out in June. And it's more of a one step forward, two steps back.
Right.
Think of relationship step. I mean, no matter what you do, you can just never.
I mean, it could go hand in hand with addiction too. You know what I mean?
It could
going backwards when
we are nothing but thematic. We have a theme, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I mean, future holds a lot more, but.
Oh yeah. That's true.
Yeah. So. like I said, I was real happy the way Poison turned out.
Yeah.
Like I said, the lyrics definitely hit home. I couldn't be more happier with it though.
Right.
And hopefully
Same.
our music touches somebody's
Yeah, you never know.
life and changes. You know what I mean?
You never know. You never know.
That's I I've always wanted to write music for people. You know what I mean?
Right.
Myself included, but
Well, I mean, what's the sense in writing it if you don't even like it? you
yeah,
know?
but
So.
just stuff that people can relate to, and
Right.
hopefully overcome and live a better life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, this world, it's kind of like that nowadays with a lot of people.
Yeah,
A lot of people just don't have a direction anymore.
yeah. And you can definitely see it.
Yeah, for
Watching
sure.
the news or whatever.
For sure, yeah, absolutely. I mean, friends and family, like we both have experienced family or friends passing away from doing some very bad things. You know? And I don't want to see that for anybody.
No.
So, I don't know. We just find ways to feed off each other, and it's always worked. So why not, keep going? You know?
Yeah. That's what I mean. Me and you have always connected, and music wise, I think we have a good thing going. And
I mean, there's points where you don't even have to say anything to me. You send me a track, and I just know where you're going.
Right. Yeah. So, and that's always a good thing.
That's not a bad thing.
No. But
So for now, we're just gonna be an internet band, man.
yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll keep you all posted.
Absolutely.
Definitely check us out, share us, like us.
And we'll if we feel like doing more of these, we'll go ahead and do them. I can't make a promise right now. I don't know.
Right.
But it was fun. We love y'all. Peace and love.